Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our talk on springtime, our starting afresh. And over the last couple of videos, we talked about being physical, keeping physically fit. I want to move a little bit more and talk about mental fitness. One of the things we look at springtime, a lot of people like to do spring cleaning. Spring cleaning, and I'm one of them because I just love the idea of spring cleaning. Spring cleaning is kind of like cleaning out your house. Where it kind of started from, it used to be a thing, especially amongst the South in the United States, where they would literally clean out the house. They would take all the furniture, they'd take everything out of the house, and they would clean the house top to bottom. Give everything a good airing in the springtime because everything was closed up in the winter. And remember, back at one point, they would heat by fireplace that there was, or wood stove. And so there was smoke that had built up. There is the residue that has gotten on the walls and the beds and the blankets. So they just washed everything. They cleaned everything. They just cleaned the house from top to bottom. That's what spring cleaning was all about, to get rid of all of the remains of winter and start off nice and fresh. Well, let's spring clean our head, kind of clean out that closet in our brain. That the things that have built up, negative thoughts, things that have dragged us down. Maybe we've spent too much time in the winter sitting in front of the television set, either watching the news or watching TV shows that haven't been much to our benefit. We might binge watch things that really aren't that edifying. It's you get some of the stations that you can get on cable now, and you can binge watch a series of programs where you can watch one right after the other, which sounds like fun, except some of these are full of violence, full of cursing, full of sex, full of all kinds of negative things. And it's just not good for your head to have all of this bombarding you one right after another for hours and hours on end. You need to break away. You need to clean out your brain and get wholesome things in there. Get things that are right and good, that are going to really cleanse your brain. So let me encourage you to use this freshening time of springtime to really clean out your head. Get rid of stuff. Just dismiss it and move on. Don't make a big deal of it. You don't have to sit down and figure out all the things that you watch that you heard of or you thought about. Just start making small changes. If you spent too much time watching the news, which is easily done, I find myself doing that. I am very much into wanting to know the news. And there are times that, especially when things are going on in the world that I find interesting, I will listen to the news over and over and over and over again. 24-hour news cycle has its benefits. It also has its bad points because you can just get it blasted into your head. And after a while, I have to go on a news fast. I just have to cut off all news because it's just not healthy. It's not good. It doesn't put me in the right frame of mind. So I just got to cut it off and say, nope, no more. I'm going to do this. And you might want to do that too, is just kind of cut things off and say, no, I'm just going to get a break away from here. I'm not saying these things to push condemnation on anybody. I'm saying this in order so you can have yourself a healthy mindset. Spend time reading things that are good and are healthy. Spend time thinking about more pleasant things, your plans, your design. I mean, this is the whole thing of the springtime, is when you're planning out those things. Those are healthy things. Those are good things to be looking at. When you're really concentrating on the things of life that you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve them. Those are good, positive things. So fill your mind with the positive stuff, and the negative stuff will dismiss by itself. People, even when you look at things and saying, okay, I want to clear out all the negative, they focus so much on that negative, trying to clear it out, that negative is all that they think about. Don't do that. Focus on the positive. Don't worry about how you're going to get rid of stuff. Worry about replacing it with the positive. The more that you put positive things into your mind, the more the negative will just disperse, because the two can't take up the same space. It just isn't possible. So you fill your mind with positive things, the negative things will take care of itself. They'll just melt away and go off by themselves. So keep your mind fit as well as keeping your body fit. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to pursue your purpose and change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again. And I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, you can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.